So he will come every night, and I will be bawling, and he will call me mommy. Mama, mama, mama. And he will go around the bed and trying to jump into the bed, like wanting to be with me, okay?
Wow, that gives me
Wait.
chills.
So,
Welcome to another episode of What They Don't Tell Us. Today we have powerhouse Latina Fernanda Romero. Fernanda, are you a fan of the paranormal?
I am a huge fan. I love paranormal, like activity, all that kind of stuff. It just, I believe in energies. So I'm a big believer.
Can you tell us a story if you've ever experienced something with the paranormal?
Oh God, I have so many. Currently at my house, I feel like things are happening because just the TV turns on by itself, like my la licuadora, how do you call this? For shaking?
Blender?
Oh God, yes,
Yeah.
by itself. Like just weird stuff happened in my house. But I have this story that actually, it's kind of freaky.
We like to hear the freaky. Tell us, please.
Okay, so, and this actually just kind of came to me like probably about last year. I was like, oh my God, this happened to me when I was like probably 16 in my house in Mexico City. My house in Mexico City always, I believe, and still has like that energy. It used to be like an Indian cemetery back then.
Okay.
And now they have a construction, so it's like a compound, like. And I grew up there, and all the time I will listen to things like banging, like metal, like
The
like
taps.
drops, the taps,
Yeah.
all the time the taps. And I'll be with my brother, like, listen to that, and he will stop and things like that. But there was a period of time that, oh God, it just gives me the goosebumps because it's insane what happened to me, guys. Okay, so for a period of a month, I started dreaming. I don't know if it was a dream, but I saw him. It was a baby. It was a little boy, this height, like a 3-year-old. And
Like he manifests like a human, or was he
no,
like...
no. He was like I don't know, like ghosty, but like you can see he's everything como que todo sus I don't know how to call it, like he's complex,
features?
his
Yeah,
features.
okay.
But it was like in a ghosty way. I don't know how to describe that. It was just happened. So he will come every night, and I will be bawling, and he will call me mommy. Mama, mama, mama. And he will go around the bed and trying to jump into the bed, like wanting to be with me, okay?
Wow, that gives me
Wait.
chills.
So then at that 17, I was like, what is this little boy? He's lost. He needs, I don't know. And I will come to my mom and be like, Ma, I can't sleep by myself. I mean, to that point that I was like really like covered. You know when you're so scared and you cover yourself with, with the sheets? Like that was me. And my mom is like, "Ay, Fernanda, stop it. No, go to your room, pray, tell him, please, go, blah, blah, blah."
Yeah.
But that will continue, and that will happen, and the kid will come back and call me mommy, mommy, mommy. So then I'm in my 20s. Like, my mom's like, I never, at that moment in my life, or even like, thought about getting married or having kids. I was like the anti-kids. Friends were starting to be like, oh, we're gonna have kids. I was like, I was like, that's not happening to me.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, okay, there's something wrong. All girls want to have babies and want to have a family, and you don't. I was like, no. Anyway, I did a regression. And then if you guys don't know what's a regression, they go back into your past lives. And you go into like hypnosis. And then they take you back into past lives. So,
wow, girl,
little did I know, this happened in one of my past lives. I had 2 boys, and one of them died. And I saw the whole thing, and I tried to, I mean, it's just crazy when you do regressions.
Right.
That you go through that moment, and they take you back, and they just, you have to have it guided, because it could be very traumatic and stuff.
Right,
and I was bawling.
right.
And I understood why I didn't want to have kids, because I had lost a child in a very young age. And actually, funny enough, I died after he, at that moment, died from like temperature, like fevers.
Yeah.
Because we were like trying to get the fever down. I died. And also, funny enough, I like trees, like with shade.
Yeah.
And I buried him there, and I saw myself next to him, looking up at my husband and my other kid.
Oh my
Wait
God.
a second. It gets even worse.
Oh my God.
Today, I have a son. I have a little boy.
Oh my God.
Is that crazy? But I thought, this is the thing, and maybe, someone that knows all about this, you or someone that is watching, what does this mean? Because now, I just thought about it this last year, all my experiences with this and the baby, right?
Yeah.
That appear. And now I have a little boy. His name is Sebastian.
Yeah.
And calls me mommy like that little kid. So I just don't know if that soul was looking for me back. I just don't know. But
No.
isn't that insane?
It is insane.
All those things that happened
Yeah.
to me. So I don't know, but I believe in all this stuff.
I absolutely believe in that stuff. And the
Yes.
fact that you actually went to go try to find out who that soul was talking to you, and you had that past is something that's
I honestly,
amazing. And you talked about that trauma that you had.
I didn't
in the
know I
past
had
life.
this trauma. I just knew I
Yeah.
did not want to have kids. So my mom just couldn't understand why I didn't want to have kids. And then found this therapy
Yeah.
through regression, because it takes you back into past
Yeah.
lives, and then you can tap into it. And by me losing a child, and I always had that fear, oh my God, if I had child, and what if he dies and I die? But I never kind of put them together.
Correct. Yeah.
And then when I was 16, this little soul was roaming around my bed, and then now I have a boy. It's just, I don't know what it is, but
yeah.
that's
Things,
insane.
it's things we can't explain, but they're out there, and they're signs, and it's energy.
It's
and
energy,
yeah.
big time.
Yeah.
And you know what they say, that the souls, your kids, your babies, they find you. It's a soul. You come into this world,
Right.
and it's a little soul. So maybe it was, I don't know. Maybe we found each other again
Right.
in this life.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So that soul manifested wasn't a demon.
No,
but
let's
no.
Please, no.
But no.
Come
no.
on, let's sage this.
No, but I have read that, and that's what I did read, that some of them are, but take the Annabelle stories. But no, that wasn't the case. And your story was really inspiring. It was so beautiful the way you told it. And, there's some cases now like yours where, you see souls, and you see that they are, so.
And I see it now with my son.
That's scary.
Kids
Yeah.
are very,
Yeah.
I don't know, open to things.
They are, yes.
And you see that in movies, right? When
Yeah.
the kid is staring into a wall, and you're like,
Yeah.
what is it? What is
Yeah.
it? Well, my son does that sometimes, and he points at things, and that freaks me out, you guys, because he goes
Yeah.
"Mama, Mama," and I'm like, "What?" And I see nothing, right?
Yes. It's because children are very open to the
Yes.
others, because they're so innocent that their minds haven't been they haven't been locked into not believing in things, or you know what, you're crazy if you're gonna believe in this. They're still open to seeing all that stuff, and the energies and the spirits and everything that can manifest into the the spirit world, or the unknown.
We're in very different dimensions, so I think they can see more than just what we see.
Fernanda, aside from being an influencer and a mom, you're an actress. Have you ever been cast as a villain or anything like that? I just have to know.
No, a villain. Not really. No, it's rare. Usually play the love interest, the nice, the sweet,
That's
blah,
so-
blah, blah, I've done a lot of horror films and
Oh my
paranormal
gosh.
stuff. Yes.
Oh, tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, there's a movie that you guys should watch. It's called Ghost Team 1. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that's really funny, and it's all about paranormal activity. And I'm the Mexican wild girl that comes with everything and believes in spirits, and takes these two guys into this adventure. It's between comedy, but it's good. And then I worked with Sam Raimi, and I did The Eye with Jessica Alba.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool,
So
Fernanda.
I love this genre. It's my cup of tea, you guys. I love to be on scary films and thrillers and psychological stuff.
Oh, I
And
love that.
I just love it.
Oh my
Because
God.
I'm such a big believer.
Yeah.
And I just, I really enjoy it. And there's a whole like fan world out there that we just love these kind of films.
Yeah. What was your favorite horror part that you probably did, like, or your favorite horror moment that you did? Like, was it the
God.
gory stuff? Was it the
No, I
thriller
hate
part?
actually the gory stuff because I don't like to be with blood. Because film blood is disgusting, is honey, is sticky, and stains your skin, and you have to be washing yourself with dish soap. Yeah, it's disgusting, guys. So I do not like bloody stuff on me. So I would say more the psychological thriller kind of part.
The process of it all?
Yeah. I love that. One time I had to be hanging myself out of
Oh,
like,
wow.
yeah, that
That's
was crazy.
deep.
Yeah, that's deep because I would not do it in real life. I
Right.
love my life so much. So going there as an actor, I think is always like really challenging.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, and going
Yeah.
into dark places that I never been, but then maybe putting yourself in shoes of other people. So yeah.
Well, Fernanda, thank you so much for joining us here today. It
Oh,
was such a
thanks for
pleasure to
having
talk to
me.
you. No, thank you so much for the horror. Like, jeez.
I'll
got
keep you
through
guys
so
posted
paranormal.
on my whole
Yeah, please do.
baby boy history and
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah,
Yes.
and thank goodness you didn't see a demon in real life.
No, and
Yeah.
if someone is watching this and knows what's going on or what that represents, please can you DM me?
Yes, DM Fernanda, where can we find you at?
Well, I'm on all social media platforms these days. So, but Instagram, Facebook at Fernanda Romero. I'm there.
Perfect. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon, hopefully.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.